Okay, so I know it's been a while, but guess what's back? None other than Temptation Island back again. It's season 5, and yeah, we got a big bag of twists, some couples, and new singles. And yeah, we got to talk about it, especially all of the hot hookups, the game-changing twist, and a whole lot of drama between our 4 new couples and our singles as well. Welcome back to Romance Review TV. It's Lady T. I got another update video for you guys regarding Temptation Island season number 5. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get all of the details about this upcoming season. So, as I do with most of the shows that I do recaps on, we always get a sneak peek and a preview of the cast for the new season, and this is no exception. So, it looks like, according to our host, Mark Wahlberg, they're going to do some things different that they've never done on Temptation Island. And yeah, the singles, yeah, they're going to have the option to send messages as well. That's right, for the first time in history, it's not just the 4 couples who can send private message to their partners during their stay, and they're going to be at Kona, Hawaii this season. But the single men and the single women will also have the chance to entice the previously committed castmates this season with little secret notes. But that's not the only shocking switch up. Mark Wahlberg also revealed that this light is called Temptation Light. So when it's on, it lets you know that somebody has given in to temptation. Ooh, that's going to be scary. So when that light turns on, you know somebody is crossing the line. And then this season, no one will be able to hide their transgressions. Ooh wee. And I mean, if you haven't seen the trailer, in that teaser, the singles, I should say, are dead set on seducing this season's couples. And you know, he wants them to feel the pressure of potentially losing their partner. That's what one single actually said. And then there's somebody else that's saying that I plan on stealing some girls on this island. So of course, we know each couple's love is put to the test. New romances are forming, leading to passionate hookups, a lot of crazy confrontations and drama as they decide to either remain committed or break up for good. So make sure you go check out that trailer. I normally would have it in the video, but yeah, these networks are not playing. They will copyright strike your videos, especially here on YouTube. But without further ado, let's talk about our couples. Okay, so our first couple is Vanessa and Roberto. Now, Vanessa is a procurement manager and Roberto is a nursing student. Vanessa's 34, Roberto is 24. Ooh, there's a 10-year difference there. Now, Vanessa and Roberto met overseas in Qatar, and what they both thought was a one-night stand ended up turning to this long-term committed relationship. Now, as I mentioned, there's a 10-year gap between the two of them. Vanessa is done wasting time. I mean, she was previously married, okay, so she's a divorcee, and is now looking for someone to be a father of her kids. Now, she worried that Roberto is not ready to step up to the plate, and hopefully she's looking for Temptation Island as a perfect way to test his loyalty and commitment. Now, Roberto, on the other hand, is doing all he can to show her that he's mature and committed for the long haul. Now, while they both already moved in together and built their lives around each other, they're hoping that their time on the island will allow them to find some sort of a clear path to get past their conflicts and spend the rest of their lives together. Now, I can understand why Vanessa at 34, she probably is looking at the fact that her biological clock is ticking, so she's ready to have some kids. As for Roberto at 24, I mean, as a young man, he's just beginning to start his life. So it's going to be interesting to see if he's ready to settle down or if he's ready to continue to live the single life as a young man. We'll have to see. So our second couple we're going to talk about is Caitlin and Hall. Now, Caitlin is a fitness studio owner and Hall is a leather salesperson. Now, Caitlin's 31, Hall is 35. Caitlin and Hall have been dating for 8 years. years. And while Hall put a ring on her finger, Caitlyn, however, refused to set a wedding date. She is hesitant because 3 years into the relationship, Hall broke things off because he was feeling terrified of commitment. Since then, they have made major strides along with their engagement. They purchased a house together. However, they seem to be in two different stages of their life, and the baggage of the past keep coming back to haunt them. Now, Hall is ready to settle down and have children, while Caitlyn wants to start a business and acclimate life in Charleston. Now, on the island, Caitlyn and Hall are looking to find clarity on how to move forward. Caitlyn hopes to understand where the disconnect is, while Hall thinks that the experience is going to motivate Caitlyn to finalize their commitment and walk down the aisle. Yeah, some decisions are going to have to be made. It's been 8 years. There's a ring on her finger already. Two things question me here. Is she actually ready to settle down, or is she focused on the business? Or are they actually probably already ready to get married and they want to use the show for clout and a big old wedding? So I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I guess we'll have to find out. So next up, we have Maricela and Christopher. So Maricela is a hospital interpreter and Christopher is a fitness instructor. She's 24. He is 30. Now, Maricela and Christopher have been together for 2 years. Christopher is a sensitive over communicator, while Maricela is a careless free spirit. Now, while they both come from broken homes and have a history of being unfaithful with past partners, Christopher has entered his 30s and he's ready to get married and believe Maricela is the one for him. Now, on the other hand, Maricela is indecisive to the idea of marriage, even though she believes he is her soulmate. She has also tried to move past Christopher's infidelity, but holds on to some resentment still. Now, these whole underlying frustrations have created this whole stalemate and standstill in their relationship, and they hope that their time on the island is going to bring them closer together. I see a lot of issues with this one. There is some infidelity in the past. There's some lack of trust or trust issues there. At the same time, he's now saying he want to be married. However, she's indecisive. So I don't know. This is a mixed bag with these two. They are all over the place. So we got to see if being on this island is going to actually bring them closer or push them further apart. And definitely not least, our final and fourth couple, Nila and Great. And I don't want to butcher his actual name, so he lists his name as Great. So Paris, as she's also known as, is 23. Great is 25. Both Paris and Great first met on social media after Paris DM'd him to get his attention. Now, they've been dating for almost 2 years, but they struggle to trust one another. Why? Because they both have a history of cheating. Now, while they are willing to do whatever it takes to make things work between the two of them, they are not yet on the same page, though. Now, Paris wants to take the relationship to the next level and get engaged very soon. Now, she's Angolan, and it is customary for her culture to get married young and start a family. Now, although this is similar to Great's Nigerian culture, he wants to take things just a little bit slower and move in together at first. Now, they are both optimistic that spending time on the island is going to help them align their timelines. But you know what? I'm not so sure about that, especially with all that temptation. So I'm wondering, with the history of cheating, they both have their cultures, so their value systems in play here. I'm wondering, can they mix all that together and come out of this together, being at the next level with an engagement? So our first gorgeous girl single is Desiree Almeida from LA, California, Tia Hairston from North Carolina, Christian from New Jersey. We have Tahik from Dallas, Texas. And then our next gorgeous girl is Nafisa, who's also from Florida. And then another gorgeous girl, Marjorie from Boca Raton, Florida. A handsome guy, Bryce from Las Vegas. We also have Michael from San Diego, California, and they're all looking pretty darn good. Sebastian is also from Florida. We also have Abby that's coming up next from Wellington, Florida as well. Our next gorgeous girl is Tammy Lawson from LA. And then we got Griffin Grady from Columbus, Ohio. We also have Christian. He's also from LA. Then our next gorgeous girl is Michaela from Oregon. We have another gorgeous girl, finally, Alexis. So, yeah, we got some very attractive singles that's coming up this season. And we got a very set of interesting couples with a lot of history, a lot of baggage, and some potential drama that can really have this season on its head. So, Temptation Island returns next month, Wednesday, June 14th at 9 p.m. on the USA Network. And it looks like that's during the time where Married at First Sight, if you watch that on Wednesday nights, will be taking a break before, the new season 17 start over in Denver. So, yeah, we kind of got some fillers going on. We got to stay tuned also for Bachelor in Paradise, and the Bachelorette starts up on June 5th, which we're going to talk about that in an upcoming Meet the Bachelorette video as well. Okay, so let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. What do you think about our 4 couples and all of the stuff that come along with them? What do you think about our 16 sexy singles as well that's going to be giving them a little bit of temptation and try to seduce them out of their current relationships? Let me know your thoughts. So I hope you enjoyed this update video. Stay tuned for other updates and recaps on this channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.